What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pierre, the light-skinned comedian, the one that brought light-skinned brothers back before Barack Obama. And you're watching an exclusive interview on Grip Magazine. If you ain't watching Grip, you might as well just grip yourself. Grip, grip. Then I shot a web series. We're in the process of getting that picked up. You can go on right now on YouTube and watch it. It's called Dating Pierre, Dating Pierre. Oh, look at that. Yeah, put it right up here. Look, right across there. Dating Pierre. Look at that. Ain't that something? Well, being a stand-up comic, I'm from Washington, D.C., where like Tommy Davidson, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence came from. I started when I was in high school, and I read in the paper one night about an open mic night, and I decided to go check it out, and got hooked ever since. And from there, I decided when Martin Lawrence and Tommy Davidson went to Hollywood and made it, Martin got into Do the Right Thing, a movie called Do the Right, and what's the other thing he did? What's Happening Now? I think around that time, and Tommy Davidson got a show called In Living Color. When I saw them making it, I figured, shit, they from the same place I'm from. If they can make it, I can make it. I'm just as funny as them. And so I came out to LA then. Was in LA for about 3 or 4 years, just doing the comedy club circuit and so forth. And Robert Townsend, the guy that did Hollywood Shuffle and some other movies, saw me at a club and asked me to come and meet him one day at a hotel. I met him at a hotel, not like that. It was during a Sunday, during the day, big hotel. And I was meeting Halle Berry, and when I met her, we just talked, and next thing I turned around, he put me in a movie called Baps. So that was kind of how I did Def Comedy Jam before that. So somebody came out and saw me from New York. They heard about me in LA, and they came out and saw me, and they put me on Def Comedy Jam. And then I met Robert Townsend. Probably the most influential big-time comedian would be Eddie Murphy. Back in the 80s, he was the man. Everybody wanted to be Eddie. And he was one of the first ones that would let you know that you could be, quote-unquote, nice looking or sexy or whatever, and do comedy. You wasn't no goofy guy with a big old shirt and big old hat and all that kind of stuff. And so he gave, because usually if you're quote unquote a pretty boy, you're supposed to be funny, whatever. But he gave that lane that you could do that. You could look nice on stage and be funny. And he was probably one of the first ones I looked up to, him and my father. My father's a very, very funny person. My father has a really quick wit, and I was surprised. Sometimes he'd have conversation with his friends, and he had the right things to say each time. And I used to always actually think he had rehearsed that conversation with this friend before I got there, because I was like, how did he know what to say so quickly and stuff? And now I'm that person. People always say, man, he's so quick-witted and stuff. But it's something that just comes natural.
Can you tell us?
I actually been directing for a while. I directed a movie called For the Love of Money. I don't know if y'all remember that movie. It was I did it in L.A. It took like 14 days, my money, and took my friends out. And a couple people, from that became kind of known. From Affion Crockett to the mailman Ralphie May, and so I came to Atlanta to get into the Black Hollywood surge, and I started producing stuff out here. So I shot 3 movies when I first came here. They're horror comedy called Slice. And I did Slice 1, 2, 3. It's a trilogy. It's basically about how what black people would really do in a horror movie. Like, you and your girlfriend running and she fall, you're going to keep on running, shit. You don't need to kill both of y'all. We killed a white man first before the credits even started rolling up. He got to go. So it's all that reverse stuff. But, it's just stuff that we really say and do in a horror movie. You hear a noise, you don't go out there and check, you lock the door and shit. It ain't coming in here. It needs to stay out there, whatever's out there. So check out that. It's called Slice 1, 2, and 3. Then I shot a web series. We're in the process of getting that picked up. You can go on right now on YouTube and watch it. It's called Dating Pierre, Dating Pierre. Oh, look at that. She'll put it right up here. Look, right across there. Dating Pierre. Look at that. Ain't that something? And so I did that. Then I started to, now we're in the process of people, we're doing what's called a sizzle reel. We put it together for like a 3 to 5 minute reel to start passing it around to different people, for those who don't know what a sizzle reel is. But the show is really, really funny. Check out the 7 episodes on YouTube right now. Like I said, Dating Pierre. While I did that, I'm always working. I always have great people around me, young minds around me who want to work in the business. I came up with some sketches, like 2-minute, 3-minute sketches, some really funny stuff to put out there on social media.
Like
I did like
Get Out? like the Get Out sketches I saw.
Right. Well, yeah, those are some of them. But I did 50 of them, and I was ready to put them out, and I heard Kevin Hart had a company he started called the LOL Network. It's like an urban Netflix, and he's looking for content. So I flew to LA. I met with his people. They loved him. They asked me to do 55 more, so I had to run back home and do 55 more. So I did 105 skits that'll come out in his new network in June called the LOL Network, and so you'll see those skits. But while they were doing that, my mind is still rolling, racing. I still got people who want to work and want to hang out and do stuff, and I'm always thinking of stuff. So I shot like 35 skits. And I put them on my Instagram, which are really funny. They're called, this is on my Instagram at Comic Pierre. Look at that, boom. Look at it, there it is again, right there. Ain't that something else? So go to Comic Pierre and check it out. And those are out now. But I had, like she was just saying, with a movie called Get Out, that horror movie. So I did like my audition tapes, how I would audition all those, a couple parts. So you can check that out on my social media too. Most of my social media is at Comic Pierre. Instagram or whatever, or my Facebook is actually Pierre Edwards, my last name. But that's what we are now with it. Stay home, because we don't need no more competition. Damn you, I'm tired of this, man. Too many comedians now. So don't do comedy. It's the worst thing to do, man. Stay home. Don't do it. Get your job at the bank or something like that, or Walmart or something. Get you a good, nice living. Get you a wife, a couple of kids, and stay the hell out of comedy, okay? We don't need no more of y'all joining in this shit. It's ridiculous, man. Niggas here, everybody think they're funny. But no, I would tell people, have your own voice. It's all right to admire another comedian, but don't try to be that other comedian. You have a voice. If you think you're funny, you should go out there, just give a voice, and just say whatever you want to say. Don't worry about it. Just go out there and express yourself, and you'll start finding your voice in the way you want to do your comedy. And if you really, built for this business, it's not all glitz and glamour now. Understand that. Everybody don't make it overnight. There's always a very few people who move quickly than others. But you have to be in love with the business to be in the business, man. You got to love it, because there's gonna be some times where it ain't about money. Money's low, or you're not getting picked, and other comics are being picked over you, and you get frustrated. And those are the times you have to love the business so much where you don't really care. You say, I'm going to keep on doing this. Now, if it bothers you, if you're like, man, I got to have this, or I got to pay these bills, I can't, I got to have a nice house and a car. Well, if it's like that, you might want to have a safe job at the bank. Always work at the bank or at the post office. But a lot of my stuff is how I came into the business, and my whole idea is in a book I wrote called My 100 Homies and Phonies of Hollywood. And it's about the 100 celebrities I met and how I started in the business. So if you get a chance, check it out. I think it's sold out on Amazon, but if you see me live, I got to re-up on Amazon, but if you see me live, I always carry a couple of books with me on my shows, and I sell them. So it's called My 100 Homies and Phonies of Hollywood. The president shit. Okay? Chance is cool. Come on now. He just now popping, bubbling now, okay? He's been around for a minute. Beyonce, I don't know what she could. Well, depending on what she called me for, okay? If she leave a little message, I might have to call her before Barack on some real. I know Jay-Z ain't putting it down like I put it down. There's a reason his last name is Z. Start with a Z. Mine start with an E for everything, okay? Do you want Jay-Z or you want some of that P-E? Okay? That penis erectile. Okay? Okay, you just go to Comic Pierre, COMICPIERRE, on all my social media. My Facebook is also on that, or you go Pierre Edwards if you want to follow that. But Comic Pierre, where it's easy, you can check all that stuff out there. I got a lot of stuff I'm popping right now. We're doing here in Atlanta. It's hopping. It's popping. Things are going down. I don't know where you at right now if you're watching this, but in Atlanta it's popping. Okay, it is popping. Come on out. And I'm always looking forward to working with people, young people. That's why I'm at the school now, doing about to teach them teach them a little something about the business. But I love working with young people. Check me out on social media. You'll see some of the stuff we're doing.